Coach, appreciate you doing this. I want to start with 3 straight bowl games for you guys. I think you've proven at this point that Maryland's here to play in the Big Ten. But now, what does it look like to take the next step as a program?
Man, we get asked this next step question, and I always go back to this thing I saw Will Smith do the other day where he talked about when they made Bad Boys, and they said, oh, it's like 90% there, and they said, well, good, because we're 50% away from the 100%. So that's about where we are, and I think we've taken our lumps. We've earned our stripes here in this league, and I think people now know it's not your same old mama's Maryland when we show up, but taking the next step for us is breaking status quo. To go from being a B to an A student, like he said, is a lot of work, and you got to live differently, train differently. It's about expanding the room and how we think and how we do it. The changing landscape gives us an opportunity as well. Yeah,
you've made the decision to be hands-on with the quarterbacks this season and really coach them yourselves. You've obviously been around a lot of great ones and done a great job coaching them. What went into that decision?
Well, you know, we're losing a great player in Talia Tungavailoa, and one of the great untold stories is that he and I met every day, after every practice at 10 o'clock at night in my office, one-on-one, and it was like I was the sensei. I made him teach me what the play was, the plan was, and then I knew what he didn't know, and regardless of who the coordinator was, that was how we always did it. And with him gone, you know, I've got to have a good feel for that room and making a decision on who's going to lead our program forward. And so, you know, I got some of the weight off me. I'm back in the QB room. I'm running from drill to drill, but I get a bird's eye view and hands-on experience to know how they think, why they think, without having to wait like I kind of did when Leah was being developed in our system.
You brought in MJ Morris from NC State, who played some good football there. Right. What have you seen from him since he's been on campus?
Yeah, I think with MJ, those game experiences, man, you just can't. They're invaluable, and because of the experience he's had, and he's played in some games and has won some big games, that jumps out first and foremost. But his knowledge and desire to want to be great. You know, we've had a great off season of me being in a room. I get to see firsthand the work ethic of these guys, and he has the work ethic it takes to lead a program. And you know, we've got a great competition going on, so I'm excited. Yeah,
the talk is about how much more difficult the Big Ten Conference is now. But for Maryland, leaving the Big Ten East and not being in the same division as Penn State, Ohio State, Michigan, I don't want to say it's easier, but it's a different dynamic. What's your outlook on the new look Big Ten?
Man, it's something that I proposed during the pandemic for the coaches that were on those Zooms at the time, and I said, listen, put us all in one basket. Just do games based on how they come out of the basket, and let's open it up. I think anytime you expand the room, and that's how I look at the way the non-divisions, when you expand the room, you get new ways of thinking, new ideas, you get different perspectives and views, and the new look Big Ten to me excites me because it allows a program like us to have the opportunity to break status quo.
Last question for you, Coach. Day one training camp, you're meeting with your team. What's going to be your message to your guys?
We're comfortable and confident, and not comfortable because we think we've arrived. We're comfortable because they say if you want to ever meet yourself, go through some stuff. And as a program, we know who we are. We're in year 6 of me. Every person in this program was brought in by me, it was hired by me, and the identity is that we understand that we're not finished yet. We're a program that's going to develop and continue to try to find ways to think differently to break up status quo in the Big Ten.
Awesome, Coach. Appreciate it. Good luck this year.
Thanks.